sort to make sure all these notes are going in one place and that they're collected and can be posted? Is that
it's on
the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's been doing a great job. Thank you very much, AJ, for those. The pictures were awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
Jim.
Sorry, did you want me to still keep taking notes on that, or?
Go ahead and take notes.
We can use a secretary for minutes, and
yes.
that'd be very good.
Okay. 1,000 times yes.
Just go and check and make sure. I'm not the best.
I'm great at editing video, but transcribing, not so much. So that's going to be for any of the tech stuff.
Can we get a volunteer for secretary?
Please do.
Maybe more than one in case somebody's absent?
I'll volunteer to be the second one if she's absent.
Okay.
I'm not the best at it. So.
Okay, cool.
Direct response, Maya?
Yes, as far as secretaries go, are we still talking about having noontime gatherings also? And if so, are these secretaries available at noon?
I have a direct response. I was thinking that the reason why we talked about getting together at noon was so that people who are interested in protesting for perhaps a half an hour downtown while people are walking around at lunch just to get the message out. I was thinking that was primarily what that was for. I might be wrong. I don't know that it would be necessary to have a secretary for that.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I mean, I can offer my schedule, like, I don't know if I need to should I talk about it right now? Or, like, I could just discuss my schedule, and, you know, just be here for the 6:30 meeting.
Yeah, 6:30 I think is really the most important for the secretary and dictation and whatnot.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, just so that we get record this decisions, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Direct response?
Ultimately, I think that we have to keep in mind anything like officiated is going to be the General Assembly, and I think moving forward we should just assume that it needs to be on record. It needs to be said at a GM. So informal meetings, things like that, speak your mind, but know that if you want it on record, you should do it at a GM. That's my thought process.
Direct response?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Can we write those little rules?
Mic check.
Okay. That's me. My name is Sherry. First, can we say our first names before we start talking? I know that seems kind of schoolish, but
it seems dead on.
Okay. And can I do another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
And can we put like what you just said? If you want it on record, can we put the little things like that on the website so that okay, just little policies. Kind of like I guess this that I didn't read.
Sherry, I couldn't hear everything you were saying. I'd like more clarification, I guess, on what you were proposing on posts and things on record.
Our official, I don't know if that's how you would say it, but our official minutes, and then also kind of goes what goes with it, that if you say it at a discussion, it's...
Go ahead. I think you can compound.
Jim, I think what Sherry's trying to say is that let's make sure that we have a centralized point of information. I think the best place for that right now is going to be that new Facebook page until the website's up and running. And then in a note format, you'll have you can constantly update the rules as we make them, minutes for each meeting, that kind of thing. I think it'd be perfect. And anybody here that's an admin, there's at least 4 or 5 of us now, could do that.
Okay, I saw this gentleman here.
Kevin, and these are kind of whatever the latest salient information for the next day that that definitely be wherever it's supposed to be, like by midnight the night before. Excellent. And then the other one is will you be able to link, between, if you usually go to Facebook, will you be able to like jump to the new one and back and forth so that people can come to us from all different points?
The goal is uniformity.
Yeah.
And that's from a text perspective, that's what I'm striving for.
All right, that was a tech point, but I didn't know if I'd be around.
Okay, a direct response from Heather and this gentleman here, and then our anonymous guy.
Heather, with what Sherry was saying, I think what overall her point was getting at is kind of like an agreement that's posted for everybody to see, stating that there's nothing official until it's been agreed on at General Assembly. That way everybody's aware of it. I think that was the main point that she was getting at. The other thing that I wanted to say is, like Sherry had said, a lot of people are not on Facebook. However, I'd be more than happy to utilize our email list. That way if you don't have access to it, I can send you an update. That way you know when to be, where to be. I can do that.
Newsletter.
Okay, we had a direct response from this gentleman.
Mike, I was to say to Jim, if you want to exchange contact info with me, because I'm not quite I'm not quite as experienced web development wise, but if you need assistance with kind of working on the website, things of that nature, feel free to kind of point back to me.
Sweet.
Okay, you had a direct response, and then I saw a point of process. Sorry.
I'm just worried that we're getting derailed again. I know that we're having a lot of discussion about particulars, and I think that we should get back to what we're here to do for the General Assembly and start getting some action plans put together for the week.
Would you like to propose a topic right now that you'd like to see?
Visibility, being able to get people here. I think that is the most important thing we can do, and what is going to keep this going is getting more people to come to demonstrations and to come to General Assembly.
Nate?
Yeah, there's like a couple hundred flyers on the table there.
Mic check.
Mic check. There's a couple hundred flyers on the table over there for our General Assembly. Everybody, please feel free to take some, make copies, pass them out to your friends. All of that, put them up wherever you go. You can post them up somewhere. I think that they've been kind of effective. So, yeah.
Do we have a direct response? I thought I might have seen a hand. Oh, sorry.
Mike, I was just saying I can grab some of those, and I'll kind of put them around Kirkwood. I'll ask for their permission. I'll put some of those around Kirkwood campus.
My name's Lonnie. What about advertising like in the Penny Saver in their ad area for if you're going to have a demonstration, not just occupation, but actually try to reach more of the people that way? If you could.
It doesn't cost anything. That was my question.
What's that?
It doesn't cost anything.
That's what I mean. Doing something like that would at least people make it aware that we're doing this here, that we're actually out. Because I only seen a 10-second thing on the news the other night to know this was going on. I don't have the internet, computer, so I wouldn't necessarily get to the information that you guys are posting and whatnot. I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that are in the same condition or the same situation I'm in. So that would maybe be, and that paper's free, so it ain't like it's the Gazette or anything like that where it's just going to come to everybody's home, and that would be a way to reach a mass of people.
Okay, I saw Maya, and then